Hey guys, welcome out to the magic of the Cumberland Plains in New South Wales, Australia. Some of the most diverse wildlife and ecosystems that you'll see. I'm Wayne Caveman Keys. Welcome to the Next Stop Wildlife Show Australia. And today we're going to be taking a walk on the beautiful Cumberland Plains parklands. And it stretches all the way from Parramatta to the Blue Mountains almost, down to Campbelltown and out near Richmond. It's a massive area with some of the most beautiful flora and fauna going. And I'm walking through the gorgeous Cumberland Plains here, one of the most endangered ecosystems in the world. And I've been exploring this place since I was a little kid. Beautiful acacia there. So take a walk with me today, and let's explore what we can spot on today's next stop, the vast plains of the Cumberland. So I hope you enjoy the walk today, and we'll get out there and find out what we can spot, eh? What a ripper place. And I've been researching this place for many decades. I first came down as a 7-year-old boy, and fair dinkum, the place captured my heart from the moment I seen it. As you can see, the vast amounts of eucalypts, callistemon, gums and awesome grevilleas. There is a massive variety of plants out here, and we're out somewhere on the Cumberland Plains. And on our next stop today, we're out near Quakers Hill in some of the old school bushland, and we're exploring some of the beautiful Cumberland Plains. And our first search is going to be for some red bellies, brown snakes. The weather's a bit ordinary, but there's some great habitat here. And what do you know, we've spotted a red belly. So bathing in the sunlight, just on the other side of the log, we find this gorgeous red-bellied black snake in the autumn sun, trying to get a little bit of heat into the body to do some hunting, to build up his fat reserves for his brumation. They don't actually go into a hibernation, they call it a brumation, because they actually will come out during the colder periods and feed. If we have a few warmer days, you'll definitely find these beautiful snakes and other reptiles out from their brumation. It's not a total hibernation, just a brumation. And it's quite a dry environment, even though we've had a bit of rain. This guy, he's off into the undergrowth. So as you can see, they're quite shy, the red bellies. We better head off on the next stop. So as we make our way down through the Cumberland Plains, after our first find of the day, beautiful red belly, got my eye out for any other reptiles, especially snakes, that are out getting the food before their brumation. Thought I might have heard something back there, so we'll take a wander a bit further along here. Hopefully you might spot a brown snake in amongst this habitat. Actually perfect habitat. Probably be feeding on skinks more than frogs in this section. There's not a lot of wetlands. Probably some they'll probably get some screaming tree frogs and herons. Let's have a bit of a look around. I thought I heard something then, but we'll venture on a bit further down this way. An aerial view of the gorgeous Cumberland Plains as we wander. And down this way, it definitely looks like wicked habitat for anything from jacky lizards to bearded dragons, you name it. Absolutely fantastic territory. So we venture into some prime habitat here for jacky lizards, bearded dragons, any sort of reptiles, red bellies, brown snakes especially. And make our way down into this clearing. You might find a few snakes out basking in the sun. And this is where we've got to keep our eyes open really close. Listen out for any noises and any movements in the grass. Awesome. It's red belly number 2 on the next stop. We've just seen him tucked away in the grass. Just caught my eye as he moved through the grass. So he's on the hunt, moving through the grass, looking for skinks and frogs. Looks like he might have shed not that long ago. He's got a very vibrant red underneath the belly there. Absolutely majestic snake. So there's plenty of red bellies down here in the Cumberland Plains. And this section here of the parklands is renowned for red bellies and brown snakes. So we'll leave this guy on his devices and might head off and see what else we can spot on our next stop. Been a great autumn walk down here. Bloody solid, good sized red belly too, this guy. Now let's head out, see what else we can find today. What a mad red belly this guy is. Absolute stonker. And I have to also be conscious to keep my eyes out in the trees along this section. There's quite a few different beautiful birds. And I just heard the call of a black-shouldered kite. It must be somewhere in the trees, hunting on little mammals in the grass, and I think I've spotted him. This is a black-shouldered kite, a small medium bird of prey with one of the most intense, gorgeous red eyes that you'd ever see, and a really good set of talons. They like to sit over these plains and look out for little marsupials, mice, even little stick insects. They'll hunt on just about anything. And he's just watching out, bobbing that head from side to side, seeing if he can see any prey. Look at those eyes. A majestic bird of prey, and they hunt by hovering in the air, and then they'll drop down and attack their prey. So we'll hit the track away from that black-shouldered kite, give him some peace and search for some more snakes, reptiles and birds on the Cumberland. And there's so little of the Cumberland left that all the animals are being pushed into little pockets. I think I just spotted a brown snake up ahead, so let's have a look and see what we can find just up here. And I can spot him all right now. He's coming right our way, right into the clearing here. He spots us. Yeah, he's got second thoughts. As you can see, the brown snakes, they're not going to attack you unless you get too close, and this is exactly what you don't want to see. So after seeing the second most deadly snake in the world, we move a little bit further along in the Cumberland Plains, in the woodlands and plains, to see what else we can spot. Definitely a lot of animals in this section. Small birds. I think I spot a small bird just through here. Let's have a look and see if we can find this small bird. Not sure what sort he is. It's one of our beautiful staples out here in the Cumberland woodlands. It's the eastern yellow robin, so called for the beautiful yellow chest. There's a number of different coloured robins, but these guys are probably the most common ones found around the local parklands. Quite a stunning little bird, very acrobatic flyer that likes to feed on all sorts of small insects and invertebrates. Truly amazing, and one of the staples out here, very often seen. He's out of here, and so are we. Oh, mad little yellow robin. But I've just spotted that log over here to the left, so we'll go and have a look and see if we can find anything in this log just down here. Great spot for snakes, bearded dragons, jacket lizards, and all sorts of skinks. Nothing there, so we'll try this little spot down here. Oh, hang on a sec, I think I might spotted something. Might be the same red belly. So it looks as though our friend the red belly's come back out for a sunbake again, a bask in the sun. He's got his neck flattened out, which doesn't mean he's aggressive, often means that they're trying to catch as much of the sunlight as they can. So we'll leave him be. We won't disturb him at all. We'll just have a little bit of a look at him, get one more little close up. Once he gets some warmth into that body, being a cold-blooded animal, he'll be able to move a lot faster than when he's cool. So that's when he'll do his best hunting, and he'll definitely be close to warmed up. There's been a little bit of sun and patchy cloud and a stack of rain today. So we'll just say our goodbyes to the beautiful red belly. Lovely thick snake, these guys too. Massive food source down in the parklands and every bush down around the western suburbs. Now let's get out on the next stop and see what else we can spot. This is a part just off the parklands tract. It's actually just bushland, and it's a great little spot. I like to walk along this section of the track. I seen a turtle walking on the track earlier on when I come down, but I'll walk back along here and hopefully we might see some snake that's come out into a clearing. They love this pathway here, the clearing, so that's why you've got to keep your eye out when you're on these paths for the beautiful snakes. Good spot eastern grey kangaroos along here. I think I might have just spotted a couple of them just then. So I'll call back me mate, the cameraman, and we'll see if we can get some better film. Oh, and how cool is this? It's a little baby joey, and there's a growing population of eastern grey kangaroos down here on the Cumberland, and here's just another addition. A beautiful, gorgeous little eastern grey kangaroo joey, and he'll spend his time in that pouch and feed on the mum's milk, and she'll probably let him out for a while to feed on the grass at this age as well. He's getting to that age, so that's magnificent. And such is the absolute beauty that we have out on the Cumberland plains. Yeah, having a bit of a scratch. They're one amazing and very unique animal, our kangaroo. So we might wander up a bit further on the track and see what we can spot on our next stop. But as with the weather at the moment, as we search in the trees for some more birds, the storm clouds gather. So I'm going to have to make a V-line for the car, because check out what's on the way in the background. Monster clouds. So the beautiful parklands, it looks like I'm going to have some rain on the way. That cloud is massive. And the expanses of the beautiful Western Sydney parklands. We might have to head off and avoid this massive storm that's coming our way. Just beautiful. Western Sydney parklands. Just one spectacular spot. And a place that I can't get enough of. I've explored it, as I've said, since I've been a little kid. So, we might head out and get out of here. On to the next stop.